Hello guys, this is Hassan from HTFX, and this one is another video for my friends in India. And this Reliance, I actually did a video and I forgot to record the sound for some reason, or it didn't record. So I'm doing this video again, okay? Now look, it does look like we have an ABC pattern here, okay? In the daily chart. Now whatever we have here, ended wave A with a triangular formation, and then we did go somewhere like B wave and a C wave. And let me try to explain to you what it can be. Now, actually, I did so good explaining all of this, and let me try to explain again. So, after this wave A that is started like this, we have to understand where this wave B is ended. And look, why I didn't put the wave B here but here. Let me try to explain. Now, whenever you have this kind of a triangular formation, you should understand that something is actually ended here on this degree. So, in my case, here, in this chart actually, I use 3 different degrees. So you have 1 degree on red, you have 1 degree on the yellow, and 1 degree I used in purple. Okay, so it means that this chart has 3 degrees. Yellow being your main degree, the red being your bigger degree, and the purple being your lower degree. Okay, so if whatever this move started from here is a wave A, you need a wave B. Now, whenever you're looking for a wave B, you have to remember one thing. Wave Bs are always corrective waves. Okay, it doesn't matter where it is formed. B waves are always corrective. So, if I'm going from A to B in red, on this degree, the yellow, it is pointless for me to try and do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. I don't even try it because it's not possible, because if you're in a wave B, you cannot have an impulsive move. Okay, so what it can be? Well, what it looks like here, we have a wave A for the first wave, for our first leg lower, and we have a wave B. Now, what you have to do is this. Where did my wave A start? When this wave A end, and when this wave starts, yes? So this is the place, and where does this wave A end? Here. So I did take this horizontal ray here to here, and I took a fib level from here to here to understand how much did this wave be retraced. And as you can see, from what is important for me is 618 level. Okay, so let me take it, this horizontal ray again. Look, this level is what's important for me. Look, as you can see, B wave is less than 618. So what it means? It means that this move has to be a zigzag, okay? Because if it was a flat, it means that it should have been ended above the 618, okay? Now, in zigzags, what you have to know is wave A and wave C are most of the times equal or so similar in time. So what I did is I took this time element. Look, in using Elliot waves, time element is very important, and this is why I like to use Elliot waves, because it gives you this edge of using price and time together. Look, this is a time it's taking for wave A to form, and we put it on top of wave B. And look, it says that this C wave supposed to have ended here. So this is why I put the C wave here. Now, after the C wave, ignore what I did, but all this labeling on the right side, okay? Can I put this wave A, wave B here? Because why? Look, we have a A and we have an ABC, which is supposed to be like this, is here. Now look, in a corrective wave, you can either have a simple correction, such as just ABC, or you can have a complex correction that is actually require the next wave. In order for you to understand to put label X wave, you have to do something. This something is this. You have to take 0 to B trend line and do it like this and like project it to the right side, okay? And you take the time taking for wave C to form, okay? And put it on the right side. And look, if market after the C wave did something like this, look, this is I did where the C wave ended. If after this market did something like this on during this time, it came first broken 0 to B trend line and then finishes, okay, in the level of wave B or even higher, then I could have written this move, that wave B is done here. Then I can be sure that wave B is done here, okay? But as you can see, price doesn't do that. Also, you have to know something very important too. Until the move is done this, I couldn't put wave B here, okay? Because I don't know. Now that this time has expired and the market didn't do it, it means that this whatever B wave is not done here, it's on the right side. Okay. Now after this X wave, look at this triangle that I think it can happen. We have an X wave, we have A, B, C, D, E. This combination is called double combination. Okay. So on this red degree in yellow, we have something like this: a zigzag and an X wave and then a triangle. This one is called a double combination, which is so much happening almost all the time. Okay, so this is what it is. This double combination is a B wave. Now we have a wave A, we have a wave B, and now we need a wave C. Okay, now what we know? Well, uh, we have a corrective wave, another corrective wave. Now we need an impulsive wave. If we are not in a triangle, of course. If you're in a triangle, it means that A, B, C, D, E, all corrective, like here. But this move does look like impulsive to me. But you have to know something. Now, this C wave is called uh, an impulsive move. But you can have this C wave in two ways. You can either have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a classical impulsive move, which I will explain to you in a second, or you can have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a terminal move. Now, classical impulsive move does look something like this. So you have a 1, you have a 2, you have a 3, you have a 4, and you have a 5. Now, what I did draw actually is a third wave extension impulsive move. This extension can either be from first wave, or it can either be a third wave, or it can either be a fifth wave. So what I'm trying to say is, just because I draw here third wave extension, it doesn't mean this is the only way impulsive move can look like, okay? First wave can be largest 2, or fifth wave can be largest 2. Now look, if I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, it means on a one larger degree, I have to end something as well. For example, 1 as an example. Now, you have to know about this impulsive move is this. Look, I'm still using this 3 degrees tool. Now, first wave has to be impulsive of its own. So it has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Also the third wave, also the fifth wave. But the second wave will be ABC. Now, whenever I do ABC here, you have to understand that I'm talking about a corrective wave, okay? So first wave impulsive, second wave corrective, third wave impulsive, fourth wave corrective, fifth wave impulsive too. This is what an impulsive wave looks like. And the first thing you have to know is this. You have to take 0 to 4, 2 to 4 trend line, okay? Now this 2 to 4 trend line is important. Why? Because when you draw 2 to 4 trend line, this any part of third wave cannot pierce it, okay? This is one of the rules. Another rule, second wave cannot come and go below the 0 point, which is where it starts. Also, another rule, third wave cannot be the shortest. Another rule, the second largest wave, look, you should put it like this. So, okay, I don't know why I'm making the same mistake, I'm sorry. So you have the first wave here. This is your third wave, and this is your fifth wave. Now let's make this fifth wave a little bit longer, okay? Okay, now which is the second largest one out of these three? This one, fifth wave. So I take, it can be first wave, third wave, or the fifth wave, don't worry. But on this example, the second largest wave is the fifth wave. What do I need to do? Well, I take my fib tool end, I take 161.8 out of it, okay? And put it here. Now, and I put it on the top of the second wave. Look, our third wave is bigger than this. And if you're talking about extension, this is the rule for extension, okay? An extended wave has to be 161.8 or larger than it's the second biggest largest wave. In our case, if this is fifth wave. Look, this is how an impulsive wave should look like. If it is a classical impulsive move. In a terminal move, this is what it looks like. Why? Because in a terminal move, this first wave is corrective, second wave corrective, third wave corrective, fourth wave corrective, and fifth wave is corrective as well. Now, and also, the most of the times, these terminal moves are looking like these wedges. Look, in our case, it's rising wedge. What it means? It means that it will drop when it's over. If this count is true. Now, what do you need to do? Well, there's a possibility actually that this is the fifth wave and this is the C wave, and now we will make a drop. Okay, but you should never forget that you should put it on the right side yet, because we don't know if it's over or no, not yet. So this is why it's on the right side, because it can simply look like this. We have a wave A here, B here, for example, C here, because this is a terminal move, and this terminal move is, even though this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they're all corrective. If I'm counting this wave as a fifth wave, what is my lower degree for this? Is this purple. This is why I did this ABC here, okay? This ABC is done, then you can put this fifth wave, and then you can put the C wave. There are some things that you should know about terminal moves. First thing first is, even though it's the terminal move, look at this. This is waves, okay? I took it from here. Look, this is the length of third wave, as you can see, and this is the length of first wave, as you can see. Now, why I did that? In a terminal move, you still need one wave, either 1, 3, or 5, to be longer than the others, okay? But it doesn't need to be this 161.8 of it. No, there's no rule like this in a terminal move. But it's still one need has to be larger. So what do you do? Well, in our case, 1 is the largest one. And actually, in a terminal move, the most common one is the first wave, the largest one. For example, in a classical move, the most common one is the third largest one. And after this, you have a third wave. Now, third wave, just like the classical impulse move, cannot be the shortest. So it means that if this is our fourth wave here, it means that this fifth wave, whatever it is, cannot be larger than this. Okay? It cannot be larger than this. So what I'm trying to say is your fifth wave can be like this maximum, understand? It's important. It's important to know this. Also, this move can part of it can go higher. So this A wave can go this much, and the B wave will be here, but where it ends, what matters for us, where it ends has to be shorter than this third wavelength. Okay, so this move cannot end larger than this. Now that you know this, it is an advantage for you. Also, how to trade it. In a terminal move, let's say, as an example, this is the end of fifth wave. This is the end of C wave, that's fifth wave, and that's the larger C wave. You have to do is this. Where does this terminal move start? From here to, because we said in an example, we did like this. Okay, we put it here. Now, you need to take Fibonacci time zone and take this and take the 50% out of it. Okay, and you put it on the right side where this ends. Now, watch it out. I'm sorry. Let's put it like this, and let's get rid of this and this too. Now look, now I know this terminal move has to, when it ends, it has to come all the way down to where it starts in this time, maximum this time. So it means if this count is true, then this until the 13th of August has to come all the way to down here if this count is true. Okay? Look, you know the price, you know the time. This is why Elliot wave is, in my idea, is superior to the other trading methods. Okay. Also, this is just, I cannot say that this is where it will go and all that, but in this arrangement, it looks like, if we are right, this is the correct plan for this stock. So thank you so much, guys, and see you on the next one.